You got open.
When you joined Subbot at Coombe Spring.
Oh, that's right, at Coombe Spring. Bennett didn't tell us very much. He said, there's a man we've been waiting for, and he's coming, and he's going to start on Friday, and we'd like you and you and you to come and be opened, what they called it. And I was slightly, pretty much anti-God, I think, at the time. And my arms stretched into the, shot it up into the air, and I yelled out, God, 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 and I said, good God, this was hypnotising, I'm getting out of here. And I was thinking all these things, and then the wind, I was still going on saying, God, 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 and I thought, good heavens, do you think I've ended up with a godly lot? And then the next thing, I was going off to South Africa to start the groups there. That's right, isn't it? Amazing, isn't it? My husband, who's half Greek and half Irish, can you imagine what a combination?
Yeah, what a combination.
He drank like a fish. And of course...
Is that why you married him? So you could also...
No, he was very, very good looking and a very handsome man. The worst thing you possibly could marry for. But he was also an artist. He was a very good architect. And he built our house in South Africa. Yes, you must have... Did you stay in our house in South Africa?
I don't think so, no, because I met you in Joburg, when did Papa first come to South Africa?
God only knows.
Do you remember?
No, I can't remember anything
And we
about
went
it.
to that place outside Joburg.
Was it a monastery or something?
When was Coombe
I
Spring?
can't remember what. You and I shared a room.
That must have been fatal.
You snored like a trooper.
She still
Swore like a
does.
trooper.
You snored like
Oh,
a trooper.
snored like a trooper. It's better than swearing, isn't it? I suppose. Snored like a, how dreadful.
You still do, Patricia?
Do I?
I don't
How
know.
do you know?
Well, I shared a holiday with you in South
Oh,
America.
God, yes.
She's improved because I won't let her use bad language.
Oh, no, we weren't talking about that.
Eh?
We're talking about snoring, not bad language.
Oh, I heard bad language.
Do you still enjoy a little drink?
A little drink, I can have a big drink. If you come to my room, they've just got me 2 bottles.
If she hasn't got through them already.
Two for the price of one.
What do you drink? Whiskey?
Gin and tonic.
I've never been a...
It's wine, isn't it?
It's usually wine, yes.
I drink whiskey.
Yes, I used to be a gin drinker.
She's
but
not too
Gin
bad.
and tonic is
Not
lovely.
only
Yes.
And whiskey. Well, when I was 17 and I was in Burma, I had dysentery. I was made to have a tot of whiskey every night. And I hated it then.
It's the same as strange story when I was in Burma. I mean, it's a different world. We talk about it as though it was next door.
And I was in Mallorca.
I went to Burma once, I loved
immigrated
it.
to Mallorca. I shouldn't have done, but
I can't remember why. Oh, I met 2 strange, an American and an Englishman, both very, if I be so bold, very, very working class. And we had a great time. We travelled together for about 2 months
Where in Burma?
through Burma and into India,
Yes, I remember you telling
What
me.
were they doing there?
doing the same as me, having a look at things.
Well, so
I don't know how they ended up
did they have
there.
motorbikes?
Sorry?
How did you get about?
She went on trains, didn't you?
Yes, I think he was too big, so he went on aeroplanes usually. But I think I took one very, very long bus journey. And then I ended up at Jaipur, I think I ended up.
That's in India.
Yes. And when I was in Jaipur, I said to the taxi man, oh no, don't bring me to the main hotel, I couldn't bear it. Get me somewhere nice and quiet on the outskirts. Oh, I have the perfect place for you, madame. And he drove me to this place. And I was there for a week, and there was a man there who was I don't know what he was, but he was the aide. And he said to me, would you, I'll take you round and do the shopping. I said, I don't want to do any shopping. I just want to sit here in this garden with those lovely peacocks. And I sat in this garden with lovely peacocks for a week. And eventually the lady of the house invited me. She said, I'd like you to come and dine with us. And so we became great friends, and she'd been to the Queen's coronation. She said, I know your country, and they turned out to be the Maharaja of Jaipur.
They were running a hotel at the same time.
No, rather upmarket.
Yeah.
I had a very beautiful room. I had a lovely big room like this with a little kitchen off it. And they used to do meals if you wanted them.